Hi, this is Dr. Saeed Akhlaqpour. In this clip, I show how to download and prepare the data about marine licenses. So where are the people with marine licenses located in Queensland? That's for our BCF scenario. So the data for marine licenses, you can simply search through Google. So I can search for marine licenses in Queensland. Let's see what comes up. So I think that would be the data sets. Oh no, that's just information. So let's add data here. So that's the one that I'm looking for. So data.queensland.government.au. This is the website with all the data sets that pertain to Queensland. So you can simply click on this link and it takes you to the website. You could simply start by coming to this website and search through this website, and again explore data sets that pertain to Queensland through this website, through this useful website of data.qld.gov.au. So I download this marine licenses data by postcode, which is good because I'm looking after geographical data. So I download it, I open it. That's a CSV file. So what happened? So let's once again download it and open it. Alright. So that's the marine license class. That's the postcode, and the count tells me how many people do have that license in this postcode. Well, first of all, I want to delete any postcode that is not in Queensland, so maybe it's better if I sort them by postcode. So I sort them by postcode. You know how to do these things in Excel. Alright, and I delete anything that is not Queensland postcode, which, as you know, starts with number 4, right? So let's search for 4000. That would be the first Queensland postcode, and let's delete everything above 4000. So shift, control and up arrow key would take me to the first row, and I select everything and delete the entire rows. Alright. The same thing for postcodes below Queensland postcode, so anything that starts with 5, etc. So let's select all of these columns and delete them. Oops, sorry. So let's delete all of these rows and make sure to close all of your messengers, etc. Alright, so that's my Queensland marine licenses data. One technicality here is that there are 2 different classes of marine licenses. We are interested in both of them, so we want to basically create a sum of these 2 values for each postcode. So for 4000, these are the 2 values. For 4001, these 2 values. The way to do it in Excel is using subtotal, right? So I select the whole table, I go to data, and I want to create a subtotal. So it is based on each postcode. So for each postcode, I want the subtotal of the count of licenses, right? So that's how you do it in Excel. And okay. And it should be here any minutes. Alright, so as you see, for each postcode it creates a subtotal of counts, right? So this is the total for postcode 4000. Again, the way to, because I'm only interested in the total value, none of these detailed values, so I can hide the details. I Control A, select the whole table, and click on this one, which is hide details, right? So I hide the details. These are the total numbers that I'm interested in, and for cleaning it the way that I do it, I simply select these values and paste it into Notepad. So you can start a Notepad or any editor that you use. So I use Notepad. I start a Notepad and just paste this information. No, not this one. This information I copy it and I paste it in Notepad. Alright, let's get rid of this term total. So I copy it and I replace it with nothing basically. So that's it. That I just simply Control A, select all, and copy this data and create a new Excel file. So new Excel file with my data. So that would be my cleaned data. That has the total value for each postcode, the number of marine license holders, right? So very clean data. I simply save it. Let's save it on this folder under the name of marine license by postcode, or whatever. Just feel free to use any name. And as you expect, I go to CartoDB and upload this in addition to my taxation data that I already uploaded. This link here basically takes you back to the main page of Carto. As you remember, there are maps and there are data sets. So once again, I go to data set. I want to add a new data set. I browse, and that was the file that I just created, and I upload it to Carto. So what's the next step after it's being uploaded? After it is uploaded, I want to georeference it, right? So put these values onto a map. That would be the next step as you expected. So let's wait a few seconds. Now it's complete. So that's my data. Postcode, this time it comes up as a string. So that's good. If it was a number, we had to change it to a string, right? So make sure you do that. Let's just create a map with only this data, with marine license data. I click on the data. I need to do georeferencing, which was under analysis. I add analysis. I want to do georeferencing, add analysis. So once again, the type of geographical data that I have is postal codes, and the column that has that information, I select it. That's the postcode column. Country would be once again Australia. Apply it. And it is now georeferenced. Once again, under style, what is this? So I go to marine licenses. So I'm not sure what this tells me, but that's fine, because we need to create a new map. We need to create an overlay map. We just wanted this one to be to check that it can be georeferenced. That's enough for now. And then we will create another map which overlays taxation and this data all together. So that's it for marine licenses data for this